Mountain View Market Co-op has been in existence for about 40 years, and they sell a lot of healthy, organic, local products. And so it just kind of made sense for them to have their own farm. Really, the whole purpose of the farm is to not only produce food for the co-op, but also for other aspects of the community. And then now, as it's growing, we've really come to realize that what our true calling is the educational aspect and the relationships that we build with the community. They're getting experience being outside, they're growing things, really appreciative of being able to come out and help and get their hands in the dirt and see where their food comes from. The first Saturday of every month I hold a workshop, and it's going to be always having to do with some sort of aspect of sustainable agriculture, and it changes every month. Some examples of the workshops that I teach are composting, organic fertilizing, organic pest control, irrigation, vermiculture, which is worm farming. I just did a spring planting workshop, which has been our most popular workshop ever. So we just got 2 new greenhouses in the past 6 months. Aquaponics is the combining of aquaculture and hydroponics. Hydroponics is growing plants without the use of soil and completely in water. And then aquaculture is the raising of fish. So aquaponics combines those two. So we raise fish, and the fish fertilize the water, and the plants use that fish fertilizer to grow. And then the plants are then cleaning the water for the fish. So it's a cycle. So we're using about 10% of the water that would be used growing the same crop in the ground. So it's reducing our water use, but really taking advantage of our sunlight because we're building a greenhouse around it and growing year round. Right now we only sell to farmers market, co-op, and restaurants, but eventually we would like to be able to sell produce straight from the farm. Every week on Tuesdays we deliver our vegetables to local restaurants. So we have a few in Las Cruces, but actually a lot of our restaurants that order from us are in El Paso. And so it's kind of the El Paso, Las Cruces region. Coming up here pretty soon, we're gonna start doing some fundraisers, and we're gonna be applying for grants, a 5K turnip trot we're gonna call it, that we're just gonna have people run around the perimeter of the farm basically. We have a lot going on, and we have a lot more that we aspire to do, and it's just 3 of us here on the farm. It's me and my assistant Victoria in the fields, and then we have an administrator named Nicole. We do have some interns to help us with some of the work, but when it gets down to like making goals happen, it's really just us 2. Trying to make sure that we are teaching people, getting people out here, and then at the same time getting seeds in the ground. We're also playing a part in making our land and water viable into the future. You know, since we're doing things organically and trying to be sustainable, we play a part in saving this little piece of land that we're on and making sure that it can grow into the future.